came through the tunnel earlier. We'll see if they look that good when they take their home court shortly. 2K Sports presents the NBA Monday Night Basketball. It's coming right up. And tonight, it'll be the Indiana Pacers going up against the Orlando Magic. Kevin Harlan here, and I'm joined by Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines. D.A., take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. Franz Wagner was in the Rookie of the Year consideration last year for the Magic. He said there are a lot of reasons for fans to be excited for the future. We've got a lot of young talent. But my job is to be in the now and try to win games. What's helped me so far is focusing on each day at a time. Kevin, back to you.
Well, he is definitely ahead of schedule. David, thanks. Can you believe it? Already, Clark, there's some trade chatter out there. And we've only played a handful of games.
Yeah, you know, Kevin, sometimes people want instant oatmeal. Sometimes you got to put that thing in the pot and stir it up for a little while. Social media has really ramped up the pace and size of expectations for players, coaches, front offices, and fans. Everybody's getting scrutinized because of social media. Pipe down, folks. Pipe down.
Now the starting group for Orlando. The guard set is Fultz and Suggs. The lengthy bigs inside, Isaac and Bamba. And it's Banchero in at the small forward. And for the Pacers, they've got Buddy Hield. He's out there with Halliburton. And it's Turner in at the 5 spot. Now, here's Isaac.
And, you know, Isaac doesn't mess around close to the rim. When he's got good position, he's forcing the defense to foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And he makes the first.
The Pacers still looking to find their way a bit. Struggled last year in Rick Carlisle's return, but I think the future is bright. Ended up near the bottom of the Eastern Conference, but they've got some nice young pieces to build around.
And so he makes both from the line.
You know, for such a young player, I'm really impressed by Isaac's workmanlike approach to the game. I mean, he's always looking for ways to improve and plays with the even-keeledness of a veteran.
Pass to Mathurin. Hield outside. Pass to Mathurin. 6 to shoot. A shot's good from Brissett. Like you know about Indiana, the Pacers a young team that's still looking for a leader.
Yeah, they're in growth mode right now. Clearly a team in transition, but that's not always bad. I mean, I love some of their young pieces, and I'm excited to see what this team can look like in a year or two.
And the basket by Isaac.
Man, I like the deep ball of Isaac there, man. Has good touch for a big fella, and he shoots it with confidence.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Hield outside. Here's Mathurin. Right side, Turner. Halliburton for 3. That shot is off. And Orlando will come the other way. They went to Indiana for their last meeting with the Pacers and came out with a win.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
And the hustle they showed on that end was infectious, contagious. I mean, their squad really got after it.
Now the pass to Banchero. Suggs in the corner. Here's Bamba. Another shot. Isaac trying to break free. And Bamba with the lay-in.
Boy, Bamba really a dogged rebounder despite his slight frame. He's got great length and timing, and his intensity is really impressive.
Here's Mathurin. He had a 36-point outing in the last game against Orlando.
And what opened things up for him was his passing. He was making so many plays that the D had to play off of.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
Here's Isaac. And he drops it in from the low post. And that's now 7 points for Jonathan Isaac. And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. Hield outside. Back to Halliburton. Hield outside. Five on the clock. It's deflected.
Boy, Suggs doing a nice job defensively there. Reacted quickly and got the block.
Driving inside. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, one of the best sights from the NBA in my mind in 2022 was seeing Markelle Fultz on the court again. It was a long road back from his torn ACL, not to mention the issues he had with the frozen shoulder early in his career.
And that one misses.
And for a player who relies on quickness and mobility like Fultz, an ACL injury can be devastating.
Well, trust me, I haven't had one, but I know enough guys who have, and it's a tough injury for any player to come back from, a torn ACL. And Markelle had to work extremely hard every day for a year and a half. All credit to him for putting that kind of effort into his rehab so he could get back out on the court.
And for Orlando, it's been a tough decade. We would agree on that. And Greg, they've only won 2 playoff games since 2012.
Well, they've only made the playoffs twice in that span as well. So they've got a lot of draft picks lined up in the next few years, and they need to make good on those high picks.
Bamba, and the dunk by Bamba.
For a young player, I like the way Fultz sees the floor. He knows and feels when a guy is open.
And we're approaching about 3.5 minutes played in the first quarter. Hield outside. Passes it to Turner. Over Bamba. Bamba with the block. Here's Suggs. Over Hield. Good D by Hield. And it's Mohamed Bamba with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. And now let's take a look again at that incredible rejection.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Pacers trail by 5. So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
After a relatively slow start to his career, Mo Bamba has seen increased playing time, finally getting the opportunity to show why he was drafted 6th overall in 2018.
And it's Tice in the corner. Pass to Mathurin. And here's Halliburton, guarded by Fultz. 6 on the shot clock. Halliburton kicks to Turner. From 12 feet out. The shot comes out, so Orlando will take it the other way.
And for Bamba, his shot blocking and ability to space the floor really stood out.
And, Greg, that's a very valuable and unique combination. I mean, this guy has a 7'10" wingspan, covers a lot of ground defensively, moves his feet well, has a nice stroke. And at his height, he's able to get a lot of clean looks from beyond the arc.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And he hits it to tie the game up.
You know, for Turner, I think it's all about staying aggressive. I mean, when he does that, he's capable of converting over tough defense.
Fultz looking around. Bamba wide open, and he fires. They get it back. And it's Banchero missing. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Pacers. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
Yeah, and I think they just seem to be a page behind, a step slower out there all game.
Mathurin, good.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Suggs, solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
At 6'5", Suggs has really good size for his position, and he knows how to use it when he's inside the painted area, too.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had, taking it to the rim there. Sets the tone in a close game like this one.
Now, here's Halliburton. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Orlando. Ball's knocked loose. Now, here's Suggs. D right on him. Isaac against Tice. And a fast break now for the Pacers. Mathurin passes to Hield. That's basket number 2 with his third shot off to a fast 2 for 3. And taking a quick look here, guys, at the hustle stats for Indiana.
Right off the bat, they're going after the ball, looking to jump into the passing lanes and create some steals in transition.
You know, points off turnovers is something else they've excelled in. I expect the opponent at least to try to squeeze that orange a little better.
Textbook, nice pass, great catch, even better finish.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here.
And the Pacers have been one of those teams that they're allergic to rebuilding, but there's clearly a youth movement in Indy, and with young talents like Tyrese Halliburton and Ben Mathurin, they already boast some nice building blocks.
Some changes for Indiana. Smith checked in for Turner. Chris Duarte comes in for Buddy Hield. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Carter, he's checked in for Mohamed Bamba. Cole comes in for Jonathan Isaac. Franz Wagner's checked in for Banchero. And Anthony subbed in for Jalen Suggs. Now here is Carter. Taking a look at the scoring numbers. Right now he averages about 9 points a game.
And trailing here in the first, you'd like to see them be a little more aggressive on the offensive glass.
Yeah, I agree. Not a lot of activity chasing down their misses. Some teams focus on getting back, and I understand that, but you should send at least one guy after those.
Yeah, the defender all over him.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
First trip to the line for him here.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
And it's really baffling. I don't know how he lost his touch at the line so dramatically, guys. I mean, and it happened quickly as well. He's nowhere close to what he shot from the line last season. You know, for a guy who's averaged around 7 points a game for his career, McConnell really makes his presence felt at the offensive end. He does it largely as a playmaker.
And both free throws good for McConnell.
And another thing about McConnell, man, he really brings the energy.
Big time, Greg. Big time energy guy. Plays with great pace, always looking to push the action, and he does so without turning the ball over, and he's a sneaky defender as well.
The shot by Anthony, no good.
Just doing the job on the backboard.
They sure are. I mean, they've done a terrific job carving out space under the basket and then pursuing the ball. You know, it's one thing to box out, but you've got to pursue the ball if you're going to get rebounds. And they look strong here in the early going.
Bucket is good.
And you see defenses trying to be physical with Bol. That time, contact on the shot had no effect.
Pacers leading by 8. Pass Duarte. Indiana moving the ball over. Here's Mathurin. He has 6. The shot no good by Duarte.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
The pass to McConnell, and that's a foul. It's called on Cole Anthony. That's his first foul. Taylor's checked in for the Pacers. And here are the Pacers now. They're leading by 8 from past the arc. And Bull pulls it down.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
So it's the Pacers now. The Magic getting the bucket. Right side Taylor. Just 5 on the clock. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
It is. I mean, no reason to back off and give him the layup. I mean, much better off making him go to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
No good on that one.
And the Magic right now, missing that franchise player, might have one of their young talents develop into that, but currently they lack that star.
So we can't get either to fall. And as we know, Greg, the NBA is a star-driven league.
Hard to contend without a top 10 player on the roster. The Magic have been patient in their approach, and one player taking a leap this season would be huge.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. It's a 3-point game. Pass to Mathurin. Goes up on the wing. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. Mathurin's got 8.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Now Fultz. He picked up 15 points in their last win against the Pacers in Indianapolis.
And it was an unselfish night for him as well. He got plenty of assists to go along with all those points.
The shot by Anthony, no good.
Tell you what, that is a missed opportunity from mid-range for sure. With as little defense as was shown, should have made that one. It's important that you have big men who can shoot in this day and age, and this guy can really stretch the floor.
Here's Fultz. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You know, Fultz handles contact really well for a young player. Excellent at staying under control and then finishing through the contact.
Indiana leading by 6. Pass to Duarte. Now here is Smith. He is definitely not pleased how he played against Orlando. 17-foot shot on the way. And again, it's Indiana converting.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
Now, here's Fultz. He's been a nice option for them offensively, and he's averaging more than 17 points a game.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
1:09 left to play in the first quarter. Pass Duarte. McConnell with it. Looking at his numbers, he's averaging about 6.5 points a game. Taylor passes to Smith. Clock at 6. And the pass to McConnell. And here is Taylor. Taken away by Anthony. And now Orlando on the break. Wagner outside. The feed to Carter. Crafty move. And the layup is up and in. And now it's just a 4-point Indiana lead.
Great to see a young guy play that kind of cerebral game. Wagner sees a shooter and gets him set up nicely.
Taylor dishes to Smith. Passes it to Duarte. 19 seconds left in the first quarter. Tries again. Oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Pass to Fultz. And again, it's Orlando with a three.
It is so good to see Markelle Fultz shoot the ball with confidence, showing why he was the overall #1 pick in the draft.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Pacers lead by 1. We've got more in store for you right after this. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Pacers?
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
Well, the player and ball movement has been excellent. Finding space, operating in space, and when they've gotten open shots, they've knocked them down.
Indiana's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly on the court for Orlando. Suggs out there with Terrence Ross. Then it's Bamba. Then there's Banchero. And it's Bull in at the power forward position. Ross kicks to Suggs. They get it again. Here's Bamba. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Bamba loves using that shot fake to fool the defense there. He's got a little trickiness in his game.
The Magic have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
And team free throw numbers really about as good as you could ask for, around 80% on the season.
You know, I know that's an aspect they've been trying to address as a team. I mean, they've got to get those free throw numbers up and improve.
One drops. He ties it up.
And the Pacers finished 25 and 57 last season, their worst record since the mid-'80s. Indiana deciding to go young, and with that comes growing pains.
And that one falls, and that puts them up by 1 point. And last season, a tough one, Indiana, with their lowest winning percentage, Greg, in over 30 years.
Yeah, but I loved how they approached the end of the season. Bringing in Tyrese Halliburton, playing a lot of the younger players, planning for the future.
Pass to Duarte. Shot clock at 5, and the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, you know, he might have gotten away with that a few years ago, but not anymore. No way. Now you've got to be stationary on those screens. No extra hips or elbows, or they'll call it.
The pass to Ross. Pacers with the rebound. And after this one, they're home against Minnesota. And that'll be the third of the 4 straight at home. Here's Halliburton. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Halliburton, so versatile and skilled. This guy finds ways to keep the defense off balance pretty consistently.
That free throw missing. Greg, looking back at the 2021 draft, I'm still shocked. Tyrese Halliburton fell to 12th. My goodness.
What a steal Halliburton has been. He broke his wrist in college, and that scared some teams away. But, boy, Tyrese has been awesome in the NBA.
That one misses.
And the centerpiece of that Sabonis trade last year, Halliburton looks like a future star.
So consistent and mature for a young guy, Greg. That's what jumps off the page at me. Knockdown shooter, clever playmaker, and continues to put the work in to get better every year and bring his teammates with him.
Passes it to Duarte. Trying to find Ross and gets it to him. Here's Banchero. Lays it up off the glass. And now a 5-point Orlando lead. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Magic.
Well, you know, they've been aggressive on the defensive end, and it's paying off for them. Quite a few takeaways for them in the early going.
And one other thing that stands out, all the block shots. I mean, staying up in their jerseys tonight.
Brissett passes to Hield. Indiana moving the ball around. Got a piece of it.
And that massive wingspan coming into play there. Ball uses it to perfection to block shots.
Banchero, that's good.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
That was the 2K drive, as that move deserved another look.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Orlando has a very young roster. Coach Jamal Mosley says, one thing I've said to them is dominate the simple. The more we can keep it simple, the better we'll be. Not overthinking things, just playing off instincts and reaction. Kevin, back to you.
The place to start. Makes a lot of sense. David, thanks.
Nice play, and you can see they're gathering momentum.
And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
And the Pacers call time here.
And what I love about Ross, that boundless athleticism. We've seen this guy throw down some absolutely vicious slams.
And it's so much fun to watch him elevate and take flight. You know, it's not about just dunking for him. I mean, he's got a solid stroke as well. I think he's just a really good, well-rounded offensive player.
Isaac's checked in for Orlando. Here's Duarte. And it's Halliburton penetrating. It's Turner high post. And it's Jonathan Isaac with the foul. That is his first foul of the game. Here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. On the wing, Hield. He's got 6.
A big part of 2 Sacramento blockbuster trades. Buddy Hield went from New Orleans to Sacramento in the DeMarcus Cousins trade.
Indiana shooting their 7th and 8th attempts at the foul line tonight.
Yeah, and over the course of the season, they're a respectable 78%. That comes in handy in close games.
It's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
And Clark for Hield, 6 years later, he was part of the Kings-Pacers mega trade.
Yeah, Kevin, that one sent Domantas Sabonis to Sacramento. Hield showed his value as a player night in and night out in Sacramento, and that created the trade value that allowed him to be moved for good players. He's actually one of the best shooters you can find in the league, in my opinion.
Turner trying to free himself up, and there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Nice job by Halliburton, showing you the toughness that time, going right into that defense and drawing the foul.
Halliburton hits them both. Well, Greg, we see it every year. Those overachieving teams in the NBA. What enables them to be greater than the sum of their parts?
Well, listen, luck can play a part, but confidence is a huge factor as well. If you walk into that gym every night believing you'll find a way to win, oftentimes you do.
Hield against Ross. It's tipped, and the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Bamba.
And he made the right read on that play, but just couldn't secure the steal.
You know, fellas, 1 second quicker, and that's going the other way.
Daniel Tice is checked in for Turner. Halliburton for 3. No good that time. And Orlando the other way now. Here's Isaac. And Isaac throws it down.
And this offense is in a perfect rhythm. And you can see how they're finishing their play.
Boy, this is borderline ridiculous. I mean, every single attempt finding the bottom of the bucket.
Hield outside. Here's Duarte. 11 points for him in that last game against Orlando.
And if you look at his free throw numbers, you can see what kind of pressure he put on the defense. He was in attack mode all night long.
Boy, great timing and awareness there from Bamba. He sends shots away on the daily.
Here's Halliburton. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Now, here's Suggs, covered by Hield.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
You know, most NBA first-round picks are one-and-done guys. But Chris Duarte took a different path starting his collegiate career in junior college.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First one falls for him. And Greg, when Chris Duarte got drafted in 2021, he was 24 years old.
How about that, Kevin? The oldest first-round pick in almost 20 years. Duarte showed maturity during his first year. Great defense. Not someone you have to spend a ton of time developing.
And there's the whistle. Illegal screen.
You know, he's got to take care of the ball much better than he has been. By himself, he's accounted for 4 turnovers. That's way too many.
It's stolen by Banchero. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And the Pacers call time here. Clark, hasn't the Magic had some of the worst injury luck in this NBA the last couple seasons?
Certainly have, Kevin. And this is a team that has been trying to develop young players. And they've been somewhat stifled because of injury. And I think the best way to grow is through young players. And you've got to give them reps, playing games. So it's been frustrating for Orlando to have these outstanding young talents be thwarted by injury.
Magic on defense. Hield finds Tice. Halliburton outside. Here's Duarte. Trains the three-pointer. Duarte's got 5 points in the quarter.
And not just a scorer. Hield is solid at reading when his guys are open for a look.
From deep. Orlando getting another chance here. Here's Ross. No good on the shot. Good D by Hield. Pacers trail by 6. And here's Halliburton. Pass to Brissett. And that one goes long. So the Magic, their last game, a win against the Pacers.
Yeah, and that one, they just locked it down defensively. Challenged shots and really protected the rim.
Boy, I tell you what, I think you got to really appreciate the grit. Getting dirty, staying engaged. That's really what defense is all about.
And they continue to control the glass.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
To the right side. Here's Duarte. He's got 9. Here's Tice. Isaac with some nice D.
Good offense squaring up against better D there. You got to appreciate that stop.
Here's Banchero. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
You know, with that kind of height mismatch, you've got to send help defensively.
Hield outside. Here's Duarte. Pass to Brissett from outside the arc. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. This state of Indiana, Clark, they are crazy about the game of basketball, aren't they?
Yeah, hoops is part of the DNA of the Hoosier State. Drawing huge fans for high school games, college games. They love the college hoopsters, and at the pro level, the Pacers and Fever both have loyal and strong followings.
And Orlando making a change here. Wendell Carter, he's checked in for Isaac. Franz Wagner comes in for Banchero. Anthony's checked in for Suggs. And Markelle Fultz is subbed in for Terrence Ross. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And you got to like how they're working the ball inside this quarter. They were struggling to do that earlier. Now they're showing the focus to take the ball inside.
And Wendell Carter Jr., Greg, one of the better rebounders in the NBA.
And, Kevin, his numbers kind of sneak up on you. I mean, great job of clearing the glass and getting the break started. Still underrated as a rebounder, but is making a name for himself.
And it's Mathurin missing.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Pacers trail by 10. Indiana moving it around. Tice kicks to McConnell. And it's sent back by Carter.
An aggressive defender, Carter Jr., also excels at using those physical advantages he has to turn shots back.
Down low, it's taken away by Smith. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Here's Mathurin. 8 points for him. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Anthony. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 6 assists now in the game.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness. If they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
And it's McConnell with the ball. He'll bring it up for Indiana. Down by 12. Five to shoot. And he uses the glass on the layup. Now Fultz. He has 6. Anthony taking his time here. And there's the pass to Wagner. His 3-pointers off the mark. Pacers trail by 10. Shot by Hield. Nobody around. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits. Hield's got 11 points.
And really, as the 3-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Now a timeout called by Orlando.
And the Magic have been one of the league's worst offenses in recent years. In fact, it's been over a decade since they've been average in that regard. Drafting a ready-made weapon in Paolo Banchero, they hope can help them take a step in the right direction.
The Pacers making a change here. Taylor's checked in. A nice shot by Carter.
Hey, for me, the mid-range shot is still one you got to use, so I love seeing Carter Jr., who's more of a low-post guy, knocking down jumpers from the mid-range.
Indiana's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. Now, here's McConnell. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Mohamed Bamba. The Pacers have made 8 of their 12 free throws in this game. He's off on the first. And Orlando making a change here. Bowles checked in. So he comes up empty, missing both. Orlando leading by 9. Pass to Wagner. Over Taylor. He makes that one drop, only a second and 5 tries.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Fultz against McConnell. Pass to Mathurin. Now here's Hield, taken away by Anthony. For 3. That's in, and that's his 4th basket of the night. He's taken 7 shots, a solid 57%.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Over to the left wing. Hield outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Mathurin. He's got 8. A shot by McConnell, no good. 54 seconds left in the second quarter. Wagner passes to Bull. Offline with his 3. Pacers trail by 14. Taylor kicks to Hield. Out to Smith. To the left wing. Can they get it? Hield can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
3-second difference between shot clock and game. Fultz, no good. And for the Pacers, they're shooting just 39% from the field, struggling to find that net. Pass to Hield. Fires from 14. Good work there as it goes. Hield's got 13.
And we're seeing what a volume scorer Hield can be on his good nights. It's hard to put a cap on him once he gets rolling.
And so it's the Orlando Magic enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much with Rick Carlisle. Coach, what needs to happen on the defensive end to get back on track?
Well, a lot of things need to get better. Our level of force defensively is not there. We got to pick it up. We got to play with a lot more collective force.
We'll see if you can bring the noise more as the game goes on. Thanks very much. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of one. The second quarter was all theirs. Major uptick in offensive and defensive intensity as they did their jobs with precision. Now sitting on a comfortable 12-point lead at the half. Shaq, what'd you think about the Magic?
You guys know I appreciate when a team takes a commitment to attack in the painted area. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen. That's how they build this league.
And Kenny, let's get your input on the Pacers.
Shaq, was anyone boxing out? I mean, if they didn't box you out like this, you'd have 50 just on offensive rebounds. I mean, they got to put bodies on bodies, poor fundamentals.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Really an incredible game from Buddy Hield.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. They've got Halliburton. He's out there with Hield. T.J. McConnell is out there with Miles Turner. And it's Brissett in at the power forward. So that's who Rick Carlisle starts the second half with.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard. thus far.
Yeah, rebounding has been a big key in this one. They've asserted their will and have taken control on the glass. You know, look at the job Jalen Suggs did in his rookie season. I mean, he started to show some of those flashes as the season wore on. Flashes of athletic superiority, but also an understanding of how to impact the game with his speed and size and fearlessness.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
A free throw drops for Suggs. And about Jalen Suggs, Clark, primed for a tremendous season?
No question about it in my mind, Kevin. I mean, the Magic fans are in for a treat. They are excited to see him play again. I think he's got the ability to be elite if things come together as I anticipate they will for him. I think they're fortunate to have him in Orlando running the point.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And the future Suggs has is certainly promising, an effective combo guard who can really get it going at times.
Hield outside. Back to Halliburton. And the pass to McConnell. Turner against Bamba. Bamba with the block. And so it looks like the Pacers will retain possession here. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Two on the clock. Three-pointer, Hield.
Starting slow in this half, 0 for 3 so far.
No good. He's missed 3, and he's made 4 of his 7. Fultz the pass to Banchero. Isaac left side. And it's sent back by Turner.
There's the defensive presence they want from Turner. Hustling and using his mobility to send it back.
Hield. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
And, you know, after starting 0 for 3 this half, they finally get one down.
That was a second look at our Mobile One drive. Amazing control on display.
And you can just sense his determination, trying to do everything he can to keep this game within reach.
Here's Banchero. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And there's already a loyalty aspect to Banchero's makeup, starting with the tribute to the city he grew up in.
He literally takes Seattle everywhere he goes. You look at the tat on his right bicep. It has the Seattle skyline, Mount Rainier, the street he grew up on. In terms of his character, that indicates deep roots and a solid foundation he can build on.
The first one falls.
An elite prospect with very few holes in his game. Banchero can score from all 3 levels, makes plays for others, terrific rebounder, and the list goes on and on.
Both shots good from the stripe. Many scouts had Banchero as the safest pick in the draft. Would you agree?
He and maybe Jabari Smith Jr. What separates Banchero a little, he's an elite back to the basket scorer. Those guys have become increasingly harder to find.
Now here's Hield. Tight defense on him. That ball is good for another field goal. His 6th. He is 6 for 9 on the stat sheet. And it's Fultz with the ball for the Orlando Magic. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That is his first foul of the game. Two minutes gone in this third quarter now. Here's Suggs.
And we talk about Hield so much at the offensive end, but there he does it defensively. Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the D.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Passes it to Mathurin. Hield outside.
You can't seem to find the range here in the second. He did a great job in the first, hitting 3 from outside.
A baseline J. The rebound by Hield. Hield's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Isaac left side. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Isaac's got the lead up to 14 now for the Magic.
And, you know, Isaac is no stranger to contact. Doesn't mind it, embraces it, and as a result, the defense can't bother or distract him.
Hield outside. Back to Halliburton. Banked in off the glass. Halliburton's got 6 points.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Pass to Bamba. Suggs with the ball. Banchero passes to Isaac. The rebound by Turner.
Clearly out of rhythm now, guys. I mean, just 1 for 5 to begin the second half.
Hield attacking. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
And playing 4 years of college often hurts your draft status, but it got Hield ready for the NBA. And by his second year, he's one of the team's best starters.
First free throw is good.
And very quietly, Hield is one of the best three-point shooters in our league, as dangerous as they come.
Carter, he's checked in for Bamba. Both free throws good from Hield. And the media is able to vote on awards like All Rookie. But, Greg, those awards can end up determining a player's max salary. Any concern there?
No doubt there is, but somebody has to decide those awards, right? And no matter who it is, there's always going to be some pushback. So as long as contracts are tied to them, that power will be in someone else's hands.
Mathurin, good. Mathurin's got 11.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take it.
Banchero passes to Isaac. Kicks it to Fultz. A 3-ball. And the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And I like the bold move of going right back at him to return the 3, but he just couldn't get it to go.
Here's Mathurin, 11 points in the game. Shot clock at 6. Hield outside. Over Suggs. Hield can't hit.
A good job by him on the glass here tonight. +8 in that department.
Fultz, the pass to Isaac. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got assist number 7 for him tonight.
And, you know, Isaac is a versatile player now. He scores in a lot of ways. Can't allow him to get too comfortable.
Pacers trail by 9. Hield outside. Halliburton against Fultz. Mathurin passes to Turner. In the corner, it's Hield. And the 3 off target.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Suggs kicks to Banchero. Now, here's Suggs. Covered by Hield. And it's sent back by Turner. Shoots. And it's sent back by Isaac.
And the suffocating reach of Isaac is tough to overcome, and outshoot excels at getting up and denying shots.
And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Orlando.
Great job by this team closing out, blocking a bunch of shots, and just a tremendous effort defensively.
And I love the fact they kept the pressure on, really pushing that ball, running it up the floor. I love seeing that. A team staying aggressive even when they're playing well.
Here's Brissett. He's covered by Isaac. Indiana again missing.
And you could tell he thought he had a little more space, but the defender was right there.
You know, that's a trademark of his defense. Quick to react, close down the shooter, and then affect the shot.
No one near Fultz as he lets it go. Drills it from outside. Fultz has got the lead up to 14 now for the Magic. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Mathurin passes to Halliburton. Pass to Mathurin. Over Fultz. Misses, and the dry spell continues. Orlando leading by 14.
Watch the screen.
Dishes it to Carter. It's not going to go for him. Good work defensively by Turner. Indiana's gone into a slump here from three-point range, shooting just 1 of 5 here in the third. Feeds it to Hield. The pass to Mathurin. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Halliburton. Launches it. It's hauled in by the Magic. Carter's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Here's Fultz. And finished off by Fultz.
Really easy to appreciate Isaac. I mean, a solid teammate who's always ready to share the sugar.
Pacers trail by 16. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And the Pacers call time here.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
And, you know, I think he's going to tell them simply, we have to show more fight on the interior. That's the top priority right now.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. Franz Wagner's checked in for Orlando. Anthony comes in for Fultz. McConnell with it. Out to the right wing. Tice, no one around him. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got 4 assists in the game. To the inside. Banchero. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
100% since halftime. Come on now. I'm not sure this lead's going away anytime soon with that kind of marksmanship.
Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw, good from Banchero. And good on the second, so he makes them both. And so it's Indiana with it. Well, Greg, they're making a valiant effort to come all the way back. Wow.
And they need to take care of the basketball. Plenty of time. No need to force anything.
Taylor kicks to McConnell. Clock at 6. 11 feet away. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. That's good from McConnell. Good on both.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Yeah, you know what? And I think they've just got to keep on keeping on. Keep drawing contact, attacking, getting to the line. That will certainly give them a chance to get back into the game.
Wagner outside. Isaac against Tice. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And, you know, guys, I like the fact that Isaac is adding different elements to his game, and the shot fake will only make him more dangerous.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
An 85% shooter there, and they've been able to count on him hitting his shots from the line.
You know, he's been one of those players they've wanted on the line as much as possible this season, especially in close games, guys.
Passes it to Orte. And here's Tice. He feeds it to Smith. It's stolen by Banchero. McConnell against Anthony. Out left to the wing. Isaac left side. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Paolo Banchero. And that'll be his third foul so far. And Indiana making a change here. Turner's checked in. And so it's Smith with it. He'll bring it up for the Pacers. It's a 14-point game. Bounce pass from McConnell. To the paint. And Smith with the stuff.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Magic leading by 12. Down low. They get a hand on it. It's stolen by Smith. Taylor with the ball. Defended now by Wagner. Taylor against Wagner. Orlando grabs the miss. Banchero's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Suggs dishes to Anthony. A three-pointer is right on target. Anthony's got 12 points in the game.
Boy, good vision that time from Suggs on this play, finding the most ready shooter and fed him nicely.
Outside, Taylor. Six to shoot. Passed it to Orte. Indiana needs to get a shot off. A shot by McConnell, no good. Orlando's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter. Deep 2 from Wagner. Rebound by Smith. Smith's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done for the Magic. Bamba is checked in for Banchero, and it's Bol in for Jonathan Isaac. Pacers trail by 15. Here's Mathurin. 11 points in the game. Duarte passes to Mathurin. McConnell against Anthony. And here's McConnell. He's got 6. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Hey, I can't fake it, fellas. I mean, Franz Wagner, 6'9", can make threes, mobile, agile. I'm actually glad I'm just sitting back watching these guys instead of trying to guard them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
What I love about Wagner is that he's a guy that never stops moving. He's always in action.
Both free throws good from Wagner. With 1 on the clock, he can't hit that time. And so it's Orlando. Feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. And we'll be right back after this. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Magic. The guard pair for them, Anthony and Suggs. Franz Wagner is out there with Bamba, and it's Carter in at the center. Here's Bamba, and he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. Bamba's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for Orlando. Pass Duarte. Anthony against Halliburton. There's the pass to Turner. Here's Duarte. Shot clock at 6. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. That's foul number 2 for him.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Yeah, it looked like it. I mean, he kind of slid underneath as he got to the spot, too.
Fultz, he's checked in for the Magic. To the middle. It's stolen by Carter. Inside. Here's Bamba. Brissett grabs the miss. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for Indiana. Trailing by 19. Passes to Mathurin.
Down.
From the arc.
And with that 3, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
The Magic have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Ball stolen. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jalen Suggs. And that'll be his third foul so far. So it's the Pacers now. Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Here's Brissett, covered by Bamba. Pass to Mathurin. Down low. Here's Halliburton. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
I tell you, one of the things I've noticed about Halliburton is his endurance, man. It is off the charts. He's always pushing the pace and really outworking other guys most of the time. He's constantly revving up the motor and taking things up a notch.
That one is off. Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Duarte. That one is no good. Orlando leading by 16. Here's Wagner. And that one drops for him.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Wagner's gone 3 for 7 tonight. Pass to Mathurin. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Here's Halliburton. That shot off. The Magic go the other way with it. There's Wagner with the 3. Pacers with the rebound. Brissett's got 8 rebounds in this game.
His shot's just, it's not there right now. With his team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
Here's Mathurin. They get it back. Second chance shot. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Wendell Carter.
A beast in the paint. Once Turner gets this kind of position, you almost have to whack him.
And there's no question Miles Turner is one of the NBA's best shot blockers.
Kevin, he's led the league multiple times in block shots. And if you look at his per-game averages, man, very impressive. I think he's put himself in the conversation for one of the most prolific shot blockers of all time if he can sustain it for a few more years.
And the first one at the line is good.
And back in 2021, Miles Turner put up a crazy stat line. 7 made threes, 13 rebounds, and 3 blocks. Just the 4th time someone has reached those numbers in a game.
And Orlando making a change here. Banchero's checked in. And he makes the first but misses the second. And for Turner, Greg, that ridiculous line has been equaled by only 2 players ever.
Hey, Kevin, how about that? Only Karl Anthony Towns and Vince Carter, who've had the combination of threes, rebounds, and blocks, shows you how special Turner's all-around game is.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Up top, Hield. Here's Mathurin. Now the pass to Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. Turner trying to free himself up. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's on Markelle Fultz. And he can't get the first one. Isaac's checked in for the Magic. And he sinks the second. Here's Fultz. Isaac outside. Back to Fultz. The shot misses. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Passes it to Mathurin. Sinks the triple. Mathurin's got a couple of three-pointers now in the 4th for the Pacers.
You know, if you're only looking at the way he's played offensively, you think his team would have the lead.
Here's Fultz. That's in there. Carter with the assist. And the Magic lead by 18.
Yeah, how about the percentage they're shooting from beyond the arc here in the second half?
No question about it. They found a nice rhythm from deep.
Pacers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Pass to Mathurin. Isaac with some nice D. And here's Isaac. He'll bring it up for Orlando. They've given up just 8 points in the 4th quarter. Indiana's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the 4th quarter. Halliburton against Fultz. Halliburton kicks to Hield. Turner trying to free himself up. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
Now Fultz. Isaac outside. There's the dish to Suggs. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Banchero. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. Good on the second free throw. Pacers trail by 16. Hield the pass to Brissett. Here's Mathurin. Pass to Turner. Carter pulls it in. Carter's got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's the teardrop. Offensive rebound. And finished off by Banchero.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
And the burst of quickness on display with the Mobile One drive.
And it's plays like that, Kevin, that show you why they are so far ahead. Didn't settle for anything outside and went right to the rim.
Here's Suggs. To the paint. Here's Banchero. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7 of 12 now. For Indiana, they've gone 4 of 8 in this fourth quarter, shooting an even 50% from the field. Right side, Turner. Hield outside. The pass to Brissett. Indiana moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. Mathurin passes to Turner. Here's Hield. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jalen Suggs. And he knocks down the first one. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
Making it look effortless. Send this guy to the stripe. He's going to cash in more than not.
Passes it to Suggs. Isaac with the ball. Shakes him. He takes it up and lays it in. 16 points for Jonathan Isaac.
Boy, you look at Isaac. He's got a nice ability now to finish inside. Very impressive.
Pacers trail by 18. Hield outside. Back to Halliburton. Turner with it. Isaac picks him up. Baseline J on the way. A shot's good from Brissett. The Magic have gone 7 of 13 from the field here in the fourth. Now here's Fultz. Suggs passes to Isaac. He kicks to Fultz. Here's Suggs. Misses the 3, and he used the pump fake well there, but he couldn't capitalize. Pass to Brissett. Puts up a 3, and Indiana another 3.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
Magic leading by 13. Into the lane. Chalk up 2 there. Fultz has got 5 points in the quarter.
Man, I appreciate how skilled Fultz is handling the ball. I mean, excellent at getting to his favorite spots on the floor.
Awesome rewind courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Brissett. To the middle. Hield the pass to Turner. Back to Hield. Over Suggs. Almost, but it rolls out. The Magic have got a pretty good rhythm going offensively, shooting 8 of 15 for the quarter. Banchero passes to Isaac, and Isaac throws it down.
Hard not to love the combo of speed and length on Isaac. I mean, that gives him a chance to give you some serious throwdowns.
That's tipped. Fultz kicks to Isaac. The basket good off the assist from Fultz. Fultz has got 9 assists now tonight.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
And so it's Haliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. 19-point game. Haliburton on the wing. Over Fultz. Rebounded by Isaac. Isaac's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Yet that's another miss for him. They're behind in this game largely because he shot so poorly.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
You know, nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Indiana's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. He gets it in there.
Haliburton all about getting his teammates open looks. Does such a great job with his unselfishness making the pass.
Suggs passes to Banchero. Here's Isaac. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw, and Orlando making a change here. Bamba's checked in. And the second free throw, good. Well, Greg, we're seeing high schoolers now making 6 figures to play basketball. I bet you wouldn't have minded that in your time, would you?
I tell you what, it beats delivering the newspaper, right? It's still fresh and developing, but a lot of different opportunities are emerging.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over.
You can see the coach very displeased with their defensive effort on the glass. They're giving up a bunch of second chance points. They got to get that corrected.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game, Paolo Banchero.
You know, he's been in control because of how well he's shooting the ball, finding holes in the defense and then taking advantage of them. And his confidence increasing with every basket.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Magic on defense. Tipped away. Fultz against Haliburton. Healed from outside. And Bamba pulls it down.
And you know what? If you're the defense, you got him right where you want him. Let him keep shooting those threes because he's been brutal in this half.
Fultz with the ball. Scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
And, you know, Fultz is highly skilled as an offensive player. When he gets this kind of positioning inside, it's a wrap.
Pacers have gone through the fourth quarter shooting 50%, 7 of 14. Healed outside. We've got 1:55 left in the game. Isaac against Haliburton. 4 on the shot clock. That one good for 2.
Does a nice job at capitalizing in the screen and roll. I mean, Turner's IQ and size. Tough to contain when he's rolled into the basket.
And here's Fultz. Now the pass to Bamba. Suggs in the corner. Bamba trying to break free. A second chance effort, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
You know, it's not a bad idea to foul Bamba. Actually, a good foul. He's hard to stop, and he's not that strong a free throw shooter, so send him to the line.
He's off on the first. And so much great talent coming into the league, Greg, every year. That 2021 draft class, in particular, looks very strong.
Absolutely. Anytime you've got just a couple potential stars, but from the looks of it, upwards of 5, you know it's been a special draft.
So Indiana ends up with a new group on the floor. He hits the second from the line.
The raw talent Bamba has, just so impressive. A shot-blocking specialist who also makes an impact on the offensive end.
Had their fingerprints all over this matchup tonight. Just an impressive victory for Orlando.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And with this effort tonight, grabbing their 8th win of the year.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
Yep, but 2 more to go before the end of the season, and they'll obviously be very confident heading into those 2 games.
And something we've come to almost expect is greatness from this guy. Such an overall great performance it was for Paolo Banchero.
You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Bamba passes to Harris. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
Yep, to have a stress-free win on the road, very satisfying. The fans are already headed for the exits.
McConnell kicks to Johnson. Back to McConnell. Smith against Isaac. Here's Duarte. Pass to McConnell. Over Fultz. No good off the back of the rim. And so it's Orlando taking this one by a big margin. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
And they sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
All right, Markel, strong defensive effort tonight. What is the key to be successful at that end?
We're trusting each other. You know, we're being in the right spots and position. You know, when it's pick and roll, we're helping each other, and that just leads to our transition, leads us to easy buckets and get us going on the other end.
Well, it was a great win tonight, man. Congrats on the victory. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that about wraps it up. For David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for being with us. We'll see you next time.